Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the 15th race in season number 2 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. We are here at the Michigan International Speedway for the Chevy Camaro 400, a 30-lap race here today, and the third and final 2-mile track of the season. We had California earlier, race 3 of the season, we had Texas World, and now we have Michigan, our first stop here in Michigan in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. But considering how the race goes, which it should go pretty good, this track will be here for quite a while. I'm surprised I didn't use it in season number 1. It's a great track. Anyway, Garrett Senor starts on the pole after winning the last race in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, looking to make it 2 in a row. So he's already in the chase, has nothing to lose. Got Geoffrey Toussaint alongside him, Eric Heiden, Elijah Gordon, Will Blake, Abe Troxel, Roger Carruth, Zachary Fitzwater, Christian Master, Max Newirth, Eric Powers, Matt Dalio, Stuart Gratton, Trey Bartow, Tristan Walker, Justin Roberts, I have something in my eye, Cameron Gaju, Jacob Reed, Caleb Hoffman, Diego Stevenson, Mitchell Millian, Austin Spencer, Aaron Walpole, Dejon Weeks, Mason Powers, Darlin Kenyon, LJ Mills, Dana Mon, Jonathan Skibnicki, Joe Irvin Alonso, Nicholas Amadeo, Tyler Selsman, Alan Cavignara, Warren Henniger, Cody Hagan, Michael James, Dean Wickard, Cameron Garlington, Riley White, Dale Salzman, Jesse Turner, and Marshall Free. And, the whole thing with Will Blake, he doesn't even know he has this car. It's almost like a ghost car almost. But it's the best car out there, the most consistent in both the Cup Series and the Crown Royal Series. And that, what kind of frustrates me, the fact that I gave out reserves to the best cars, and I feel bad for you guys. That's where my whole frustration lies. And as I said, I'm getting rid of reserves for my friends after this season, not just because I don't like them anymore. They're awesome, but it's unfair to guys who don't normally get reserves. Now, what would happen is, like, every NRLOA member would get a reserve. So guys like Senor would get reserves, and, once that's all taken care of, that's like 20 people. So that's just out of the question. But that's why I'm getting rid of the reserves and having you guys sign up on your own. And if you can't sign up, we'll figure it out. Anyway, here we go. 30 laps of action here in the Chevy Camaro 400 at Michigan. Garrett Senor leads us off with Geoffrey Toussaint, and they're already going all over. They're already 4 wide. Already 4 wide. It's Abe Troxel. Remember, Abe Troxel. Gotta turn this up a little bit. Abe Troxel won at Texas World, and this track is similar to Texas World. But Garrett Senor continues to lead in the number 16. Trying to win 2 in a row here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. He won the last race, the Crown Royal 400 at Indianapolis, and wants to get those extra bonus points once it comes time for the chase. There's only 2 more races left, including this one. We got this one in Nashville, and that's it. So a lot of guys who have not won yet, like Max Newirth, Matt Dalio, they want to get up here and get a win so they can make the chase and fight for a championship. A lot of these guys up here have not won yet, but Abe Troxel and Garrett Senor both have. And right now, they're running 1-2. Let's see how it all plays out here. Looks like everybody's good. Make sure nobody's out, so that's good. Garrett Senor is still out front in the number 16. Abe Troxel, Matt Dalio, Max Newirth, Geoffrey Toussaint, the top 5. Senor leads 2 laps in a row. Here comes Dalio in the 88 underneath of Troxel for second place. Dalio has never won on Napa Fan before. Did I hear a scrape? No, I did not. As I said, Dalio has never won on Napa Fan before. Neither has Geoffrey Toussaint in the 3. Both of those guys have been in a lot of races, and those are 2 guys who still haven't won yet on this channel. Garrett Senor was used to be one of those guys. He won a race at Road America in the Crown Royal Series, and then won the last Chick-fil-A Cup Series race in Indianapolis, so he now has 2 wins on Napa Fan in that 16. Actually, 1 in that 16, 1 in the 6 in the Crown Royal Series. Eric Powers, who won at Pocono, moving his way up, and our past champion, Roger Carruth, needs to win if he wants to make the chase. He has 2 races to do it. He won at Texas World. That was his last win on Napa Fan. And as I said, this track is similar to Texas World. That's why we're seeing guys like Abe Troxel do good here. And as I've said all season long, if you win a race, you're in the chase. And you need to win if you want to make the chase, pretty much, because Will Blake has the points position, and as long as Riley White stays consistent, he's going to be in the chase as well. Right now, he isn't that consistent here today, but he's on the inside lane, so that's a good place to be. See, he's now passing our points leader, Will Blake, in the 23. We know for sure that Will Blake's pretty much going to be in it. I don't think he's officially clinched it yet, but we'll see how that all plays out for him. Eric Powers is pulled up to the back bumper of the 16, trying to take the lead from him. See, the 34's up, well, was up here. I don't know where he is now. Where is Stuart Grattan? Yeah, he fell back quite a ways. So what happens when you get stuck on that outside lane, you're going to fall back here at Michigan. The inside lane is where you want to be here. Sometimes you can very rarely get the outside to work, but usually that doesn't happen. And the inside lane is where you want to be. Elijah Gordon did a really good job at Indy. He almost could have won that thing there. He's trying to get a win, get into the chase. So is Joffrey Toussaint and Roger Carruth. Especially these two guys. And Diego Stevens is another one that hasn't won yet this season. That was in the chase last year. Joffrey Toussaint wasn't in the chase last year, but he's never won before, so he really wants to win. Diego Stevenson's won twice on Napa Fan. Only cup races, California and Chicagoland of last season. But other than that, he has not won since Chicagoland in the Cup Series in season number 1. And Garrett Zenor has really done a fantastic job out here. Eric Powers could not make the pass, and I think Zenor, what he's doing is just hugging that inside. Now, through turns 3 and 4, we want to use sort of a middle lane there. Not all the way up to the line, but kind of in the middle there. That works the best. We'll see here, Abe Troxel with a bit of a run, so is Elijah Gordon, Joffrey Toussaint, and everybody's passing Eric Powers now on this outside lane. And that's what happens. When you get stuck on that outside lane, you go back. Here comes Troxel in the 35, trying to make it 3 wins this season. Become the first driver this season to win 3 races. That only happened to one driver last season. That was Roger Carruth. He won his 3rd race at Texas World. And Abe Troxel won at Texas World this season, and this track is similar to Texas World. He's trying to get by the 16 for the lead. The Crown Royal Series winner at Road America and the Cup Series winner at Road America. Of course, Road America has absolutely nothing to do with this track. Only the fact that they're both racetracks and they're both in the United States of America. That's about all there is. That's about all the similarities there is to Road America in here. 2 totally different tracks. And, yeah. Joffrey Toussaint trying to win his first career race here in the number 3. And here comes Darlin Kenyon in the 1. And Abe Troxel leads that lap. Is the first driver, other than Garrett Zenor, to lead a lap here today at Michigan. But Garrett Zenor already has a win. So does Abe Troxel, but a guy who has never won before. I've said it enough times. Joffrey Toussaint in 2nd place, trying to grab his first career win. He's right now in 2nd. Got Elijah Gordon. He won the Texas World Race in the Crown Royal Series, so he knows how to win at these 2-mile tracks. Got these 4 guys back here. Jonathan Skivnicki, we have not seen much of him this season in that number 41, but right now he's running 9th. His teammate, Trey Bartow, if I'm not mistaken, Bartow is next to last in points. The guy who's last in points is Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater won 2 points races last season and the All-Star race. Now, he will be in the All-Star race a few days from now when we race that, but he has not won yet this season and is last in points. And if he doesn't make the chase, it's going to be a little hard for him to race in that All-Star race, maybe. But the All-Star race is going to be run at Armory Digital this season. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. You guys didn't really seem to enjoy it last season, but I don't care. It's a fun thing to do. And the pit stops have started. Troxel is going to make his stop, and I don't think anyone else is making their stop with him. Got Joffrey Toussaint now out front in the number 3. And it's going to be just like California. If this thing goes green, remember what happened at California. There were like 2 drivers that were able to make the whole race only on one stop. Jacob Reed was one of those guys. I didn't know he was there. He happened to be the first guy. Jacob Reed won at California by only taking 1 pit stop. And I'm wondering, he might take that strategy. He's in the chase already. We really haven't seen much of him, but he got that surprise win there at California, and he's in the chase. And I think we've had a caution. So that's going to really shake things up. We'll see what happened. Cameron Garlington with damage on his car. And it could be a 1-car incident, I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, not Dalio. Oh yeah, right here. I don't know how, but don't ask me what is going on here. This is weird. Some guys are slowing down. Okay, Dalio is trying to slow down. He just hits the back bumper of Austin Spencer. Oh my goodness, that was very bad. Austin Spencer, Alan Cavagnaro, Tristan Walker, and Caleb Hoffman. Man. And Dalio kind of checked, I don't know, he kind of checked into Christian Master. Master was slowing, and Dalio didn't slow enough, and he just got spun. And here's the hard one. Man, that's a hard hit. Cavagnaro, Garlington, Spencer, all torn up. And that's going to put Troxel in the back of the field. So this thing, as I was saying, some guys are going to be able to make this whole race on 1 stop. And that 1 stop could be now for some guys. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to play out. And just a little side note here. Before this whole crash happened, do guys like Cavagnaro have damage already? Or is that... I think we had something. Okay. Yeah, it's this glitch with the graphics right here. It's just going to go in for absolutely no reason. The cars are perfectly fine, but it shows damage on the front for absolutely no reason. And that is a very interesting glitch here in this game. But here, Austin Spencer, this crash came out in lap 13, and Spencer hard into Dalio. Those are 2 veterans here in this series that have never won in the Cup Series, and it's going to stay that way for at least another race. Well, anyway, this is really going to be interesting because we got guys that have not made their pit stops yet, and guys that have already completed theirs. Joffrey Toussaint is the leader here in the number 3, trying to win his first career Napa Fan race. He has never done it yet. He's come close, a couple times, but he has never won on Napa Fan. And now he's going to try to do it. And you see Abe Troxel there, he's going to be able to wave around the pace car. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been a lap down. That's going to put Troxel well in the back because he was the first one to pit. And that's really going to hurt him. But anyway, we got the cars coming in. Pit lane 1. We'll see who wins the race of the pit road here. And it is a long pit road here at Michigan. But we'll be able to tell who wins the race off pretty well. Why do I have it set on Cameron Garlington? We should have it set on Toussaint in the number 3. There we go. Okay. So Toussaint in first, and he qualified up there as well. So that's going to definitely help him on this stop here. We'll see. Some guys are starting to come out. Toussaint getting his final set of tires. Jack's going down, but he's not going to do it. He's a little slow there coming off. And Raja Karuth in the number 17 inherits the lead. Trying to make a last call into the chase. Trey Bartow, Diego Stevenson, Mitchell Million. All four of those guys are trying to make it into the chase at the end here. Darlin Kenyon, Tyler Selzman's already won. LJ Mills, Cody Hagan, Max Newworth, Joffrey Toussaint, Justin Roberts, Marshall Free, Aaron Walpole, Dana Mon's already in it. We'll see how this all plays out. So we'll get to the restart. We'll keep it all organized for you. And yeah, here's the restart in the Chevy Camaro 400. Okay, we are back here at Michigan. No lapped cars. Everybody's on the lead lap, I'm pretty sure. But a lot of guys that were up front earlier have fallen to the back. But this is a really good track for passing. So Roger Carruth, Trey Bartow, Diego Stevenson, Mitchell Million, and Nicholas Samadio. The top five. I'm not sure, but I think okay, the first guys that had already made their stops were Mason Powers and Christian Master. So they're leading the guys who have already made their stops before this. But I think the guys that are starting in front of the guys who've already made their pit stops before the caution, are going to be able to go the distance now. So we'll figure all that out. But this definitely could be a fuel strategy race. And Roger Carruth trying to win his fourth career Chick-fil-A Cup Series race, but he's got to hold off Diego Stevenson in the 47. Stevenson really wants to win. I can tell you he really wants to win. So does Carruth and so does Bartow. A lot of these guys, all three of these guys were really good in season number 1, but have yet to get a win. They had a combined 7 wins in season number 1, those three drivers. This season, so far, 0. Stevenson led that lap. Oh my goodness! Carruth's going to get shoved on the 4th lane, and that's going to set him back a little bit. Here comes LJ Mills. He won one time in season number 1. He's moving his way up, and here comes Joffrey Toussaint, who was leading when that caution came out. He's already moved his way up to 3rd place. Stevenson still out front in the 47. Here comes Kenyon in the number 1. One of the solid rookies this season that hasn't gotten a win yet. But he's going right for the lead underneath of Stevenson on lap 20. Yeah, next time by we'll only have 10 laps to go here in this race. Kenyon takes the lead from Stevenson. And we got Toussaint here moving his way up. He's in 3rd. Max Newworth has moved up to 5th place. And Roger Carruth has fallen all the way back here, whatever place that is. Kenyon now the lead in the number 1. Now in the lead in the number 1. He leads that lap. And now we have 10 laps to go here in the Chevy Camaro 400. 2 races left until the chase. This is one of them. It is getting very urgent for a lot of drivers who want to make the chase. Of course, everybody wants to make the chase. Just a few guys have already made it into the chase. I say about 13 drivers have locked their spots in. 12 different winners so far this season, and Will Blake, who has that humongous points lead. So, yeah. I hope this works. I hope this recording is working well. I'm at a gigabyte right now. Normally, yeah, whatever. Who cares? Here comes Joffrey Toussaint trying to take the lead from Kenyon. The number 3 trying to win. Once again, the number 3 won with Reagan Whitlock in the car at Homestead last season. Whitlock is not in the series this season, but is looking to return to season number 3. We'll see what happens there. It's going to be a little while from now. Not too long. LJ Mills underneath of Darlin Kenyon for the lead. The number 18 with help from Diego Stevenson. We got Justin Roberts up here. Aaron Walpole and Marshall Free. Like, who are these guys? Really, when we added a lot more drivers, we added 10 more drivers per race this season. You know, it has really kind of, made a lot more winners, in my opinion, even though we're probably at the same number of winners we were this season, last season than we are this season. So we had 12 winners this point last season. We're looking to get 13 at the end of this one. We had 13 winners before the before the chase, I should say. And now, since we have added all those cars, a lot more guys are more seldom seen here in this series. Like Justin Roberts, we really haven't seen much of him. We really haven't seen much of Marshall Free. Both of those guys have really been in the back for most of the races this season, and they haven't done anything. Stuart Gratton's another one of those guys we really haven't seen much of. You know, and in all honesty, really haven't seen much of Will Blake, but he's really consistent. He's 12th right now. A guy can't finish outside of the top 15 to save his life. Anyway, LJ Mills out front in the number 18. We got Diego Stevenson. Marshall Free in the number 98 trying to steal one. Aaron Walpole, Darlin Kenyon. That is the top 5 here at Michigan. And when we cross the line, 5 laps to go. Stevenson really wants to get this one. Now, an interesting thing here, we may see another caution because we got those guys that's got to come back in, and we saw what happened with Matt Dalio. And here comes Troxel in the pit road. He's really early. Actually, he might have a problem. Or no, he's just coming in to make his pit stop. I really would be surprised if any of our leaders came in the pit. I really would be, because I think they made their that pit stop at the perfect time. Now, some might come in, but we'll see who it is. Mills leads it with 4 laps to go here at Michigan. Walpole in the middle of a 3-wide situation with Kenyon moving his way up in the number 1. You got Mitchell Millian in the 19. Millian's another one of those guys we really haven't seen much of this season. Millian was doing a good job at Gateway, and then all of a sudden lost it. I don't know what happened to him there. You got Henniger in the 27. Where did he come from? You got Zachary Fitzwater moving his way up. You know, someone can easily steal one. I mean, like Warren Henniger, he's moving his way up to 4th, I think. No, excuse me, not 4th. Well, he's not going to get it. Got guys coming in, but I think a lot of these people that are in the pit road right now are guys that made their stop before the caution came out. LJ Mills has been out front for quite a while here in this 18. And are you kidding me? They're coming in. They're coming in. Oh, we're going to have it where a guy stays out and steals the win. Mitchell Millian is right now out front. Pressure from Aaron Walpole in the 55 with 2 laps to go. This is going to be insane. We have no idea now who's going to win this thing, because the leaders who made their stop about halfway through the race, there's going to be someone who can stay out the whole way. I know there is. We'll see. Mitchell Millian is coming in. Walpole Stevenson's coming in. Max Newworth. Haha, here it is, the white flag. Make sure I don't mess this up. Max Newworth in the 83 takes the white flag. Oh, caution! That's Riley White spinning. Oh, big crash coming out of the pit road. That's it. Caution's out. That's it. Wow. Max Newworth in the 83 is going to win here at Michigan. Oh my goodness, those guys came in at the wrong time. But Newworth, are you telling me he's got to come in for fuel? Is he coming into the pit road at the final lap? Who in the world's going to win this race? I have no idea. Newworth's kind of low. He's coming in on the final lap. If his pit stall is before... Oh my goodness, they keep on crashing. We'll review all the crashes. We'll see. This is like for the win. The finish line is right there. Max Newworth, I think he's going to win it. I have no idea. They're just heading into the pit road. They're done. I don't get it. Wasn't the last lap, was it? I really don't know. A mess. That's all I can say. Just a mess here at Michigan. Well, what a way to end this thing. And that is... Riley White's crashed twice. Okay, I don't think... Oh, caution's already out at this point. So, we'll see. Where... Okay. Dean Wickard. Okay, these guys... Okay, the green flag, the green should still be out here on lap 28. Okay, 28 for these guys. There's Max Newworth in the 83. And there's the crash that originally brings out the caution. Jeez, they're all over the place. Dean Wickard spins down the backstretch here to bring out the caution. And Cody Hagan hit him. Yep, Cody Hagan hit him. As Mason Powers was slow in front of Wickard there, he spins. That's why the caution comes out. We have other crashes, during this whole cycle. They're just crashing out of the pit road. And look at Riley White here. This is like the first one. They're coming out. The caution's already out. And Christian Master kind of just, I don't like you. Then up here, Eric Powers and Nicholas Samadio. Oh. Arca brakes. Ugh. Yeah, that's why that happened. Abe Troxel hit Eric Heiden. Roger Carruth hit Eric Heiden. Somebody's upside down. Abe Troxel is upside down. Oh, my goodness, this is a mess. Right there. Eric Heiden comes down on him, and this is just a mess. The cars are, going full speed and all that, and it's just a huge mess. So, yeah, there's that. And then Riley White. Where is he? Where is Riley? He's here. Okay. Where is he? I know I had him. There he is. Okay, there's Riley White in the 24. This is what happens to him. I'm pretty sure he still has to race back to the line, and that's a really big problem. He's going pretty decently slow, but something happens. Mason Powers, and he just runs right into him. And I think that's it. I really don't know if that's it, but I'm assuming that's it. A lot of these guys are on their last lap. Stevenson here's on his last lap. And the caution comes out. They take the white flag. And where is Max Newworth? Let's see, where is he? Come on. Okay. I didn't really see any of this. Where in the world is Max Newworth? So what happened? I think by this point they've already made their stops. Max Newworth, they've already gone to the garage. Max Newworth and Justin Roberts, the two guys, kind of stayed out there. Third place is Aaron Walpole in the 55. And, oh my goodness, this is such a mess. I do apologize for this. This is really weird, but let's just make sure that Aaron Walpole doesn't get shown. I think, yeah, they're coming to the pit road. The pace car is leading them down the pit road for some reason. The race is over, and I am pretty certain that Max Newworth will win, and he is the winner of the Chevy Camaro 400. I don't know. He did it. Don't ask me how, but Max Newworth is in the chase for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series after winning here in Michigan. Justin Roberts, Aaron Walpole, Mitchell Millian, and Stuart Gratton, the top 5. And that was one of the weirdest finishes I have ever seen on Napa Fan before. That is something else. It was a mess out there, and that's the finishing results back in there. Tell you, they're racing for a chase spot. Max Newworth just got it. He doesn't have to worry when we head to Nashville a couple days from now for the final race in the regular season. Will someone who hasn't won yet this season win? Or will we have a very interesting points battle at the end? We'll probably have both for all I know. But the final race in the regular season at Nashville, the last race before the chase in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, we'll see who makes the chase, makes those few final spots once we get there and all that. But Max Newworth's already in it. He wins here in Michigan, so congratulations to him. Thank you guys very much for watching, and here are the points for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. I will see you guys later.